What's poppin', T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 13, Episode 10 review. Tonight's episode was what we have been waiting for. This was the Real Housewives of Atlanta that we have been waiting 10 episodes to get to, but now we're finally at the drama, and it was well worth the wait. This is what the girls came for, and they showed up and showed the fuck out. Lots of things to go over on tonight's episode. It was jam-packed with foolishness, and I was here for every second of it. So we start off the episode with Kenya in her confessional doing a skit of Sharon Stone. She's doing her interpretation of Sharon Stone, and the producer asked her, what is a freak hoe? And Kenya was like, someone that will be a hoe for anyone. And she was basically taking shots at the nieces, since they like to call them aunties, Portia, Shamia, and all them hoes. So the girls go change after dinner into their sexy ensembles. And I say the girls and not myself, because I wasn't fooling with them hoes putting on thongs and whips and chains and nipple pastings and shit. I went and I put on my pajamas, child, and came down so I could see Bolo, baby. I put on my house shoes and shit, and I came down looking just like this. I was like, child, ain't nobody got time to be doing all this shit for a nigga named Bolo. The fuck I look like? I want to be comfortable. I know I already went to dinner with these goddamn Spanx and shit on, cutting off my circulation. Ain't nobody got time to be trying to impress no nigga named Bolo, who my height. Nigga, bye. I don't give a fuck how big your dick is. You my height. No, thank you. So, Cynthia is in the room, and she has no idea that we're about to surprise her. She on the phone caking with Mike, talking about how much she miss him, and she about to wind down for the night. And I'm like, girl, child, please, lies you tell. We about to get it cracking, about to get it started. But mind you, I was tired as fuck. We had been filming all day. It was hot, child. Like I said, I had my girdle on, child. I was still low-key hungry, bitch. I just wanted to lay down. My back was hurting, carrying around these big jalopy-ass titties of mine all day. Ain't nobody got time. So the ladies come down. I got to give it to them hoes. They bodies is banging. Like, everybody body was on point. Everybody body was banging. I ain't want them hoes see all what I got, because my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And y'all done seen my photos. You see what I'm working with. I might not got no ass, but I got one on my chest. And Bolo would have been giving me all of his little tip money, child. So I didn't even want to get that type of pressure to them girls. You know what I'm saying? That's why I came down looking like this. I took my makeup off, my face and everything. Shit. So King was like, I'm gonna give you a taste. No, Candy was like, I'm gonna give y'all a taste of the dungeon tonight. And I was like, okay, girl, just catch me before I go to sleep and start nodding off. So we all hide or whatever, because we trying to surprise Cynthia when she come down. So Candy calls Cynthia down, and she is confused as always. Cynthia reminds me of, the little cartoon where the little Tweety birds be chirping around your head. Like, that's what goes on up there in Cynthia's head. So Candy then calls all of us out one by one, and everybody come out sauntering like they the ghetto version of the Pussycat Dolls or whatever. Meanwhile, I just shuffled out in my house shoes. I was not about to play with the girls. I wouldn't set my fat ass down somewhere. Meanwhile, Kenya busting it wide open, got her legs all out for the whole world to see. And Drew in her confessional time said if she would have did that for her husband, maybe he would have stayed. I don't know where all of this aggression is coming from Miss Drew, because at this point, Drew does not even know that Kenya had talked about her wig. So I'm trying to figure out, where is all this fever coming for Kenya? Like, why is you making comments like that about her and her husband? All because you and your husband over there with a fake storyline. Girl, get somewhere and sit down, like I said, with them say my name braids. Your hair look a mess. It looked childish as fuck. It was very 2002. The fuck? So, Cynthia acting all scared and shit or whatever. And I'm like, girl, grow your childish ass up. So Candy make her go change or whatever. Shamia tells Cynthia that she got to put a vibrator inside her panties. You know, that made her nervous, child. She had to take her a nerve pill. So Cynthia come out and Candy turns on the panties and Cynthia get the jerking and shit doing a June bug challenge. That one took me out my damn self. Jesus the Christ. So Candy tells us to go outside, and we go outside, and there go Bolo in the box. A dick in the box, bitch. This nigga sitting out there with his fake ass flea market Chanel outfit on, but it was cute or whatever. It was giving me, Power Rangers. He was giving me the black and white Ranger, giving me Marble Ranger tees. So, all them hoes mouths dropping all wide open. I'm like, y'all act like y'all ain't never seen dick before. Has anybody been on Pornhub? Me. So I was like, where's the wings at? Where's the wings and some celery and some carrots? I was hungry. I ain't give a fuck about Bolo and that man meat, child. So Portia was like, that ain't real. So Portia was like, let me help him down. Her and Shamita fighting over who gonna let him out the cage and shit. Toya's like, can I sit on somebody's face? And Candy was like, whose face do you want to sit on? Because I might take you up on that offer. And I was like, you nasty, freaky bitches. So Candy gives us some stacks of cash and shit and brings Bolo in the house, child. And them hoes just salivating over him. Bolo started dancing in his spandex and shit and rolling all over the place and acting like he genuine in a So Anxious video. And I'm just sitting there like, can somebody make me a hamburger, please? So, Cynthia cheap ass while he dancing gonna go and get that man 5 singles. I would have kicked Cynthia in her old back. How you gonna get that man $5? So they all salivating over Bolo. Meanwhile, I'm getting a hangry headache. Portia gets up and starts flirting with this man and go put her ass on his dick. That was letting us all know where her mind was at right then and there. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to fan myself because I am a Christian lady. I no longer, flock towards nefarious, negative things. The devil is not in me. It's the God in me. Like, I do not play those types of games anymore. You know what I'm saying? I rebuke Satan in the name of Jesus. I rebuke all penises from being in my face, in my butt, or in my coochie cat, or in my ear, or in my mouth, or in my nostril, or in my belly button. No thank you, no ma'am. Like, only thing that goes up in my mouth and come out of my mouth is the name of Jesus. Speak a word. Thank you, John. Thank you, Jehovah Jireh. Yes, God. So, the Holy Ghost just came over me because all of that heathenness was going on in that house. So, Bolo finishes his little act or whatever. I knew he was hot and all that unbreathable ass spandex. So he goes to the back. So Candy shows Cynthia the sex swing and demonstrates how Mike is supposed to fuck her while she's in said sex swing. Kenya on the floor stopped dropping and rolling and shit. Like she on fire. She rolling all over the place and shit, rubbing all on herself. Toya rubbing on Portia's ass. Candy then put a actual dildo vibrator on Cynthia Cootie Cat. And I'm like, Lord Jesus, forgive me, because now I'm about to turn back into Ho Keisha. Ho Keisha ain't been around since Kyrese was born, child, and these hoes and brought it back out. I was like, fuck these pajamas, bitch. I'm going upstairs and I'm changing into my Lane Bryant lingerie. So Kenya says that she want Bolo to come back. So Portia's like, you want me to go get him? I go get him. That's the nicest this bitch done been to Kenya this whole season. So Portia goes to the back and knocks on the door. He was like, you come in. So she was like, the ladies want to know if you come back. And Bolo was like, to do what? And she was like, I don't know, just like party or whatever. Like she had on her sexy white girl voice, just come out and party or whatever. Like, yeah. So Bolo was like, they still filming? And she was like, nah, it's cool. Like, just come on out. I'm gonna do a line of coke, yes. So Candy asks the cameraman to turn off the cameras and to de-mic them, so they do. So the camera crew leaves for the night, but of course in the house they still have cameras up in the ceiling around the house. The girls are hip to this, so they all then make a decision to turn the cameras away or either cover them up. But what they didn't account for was the cameras outside of the home on the patio. and that the blinds were still cracked open and that those cameras still could see their silhouettes. Dum-dums. That's why I took my ass upstairs. I went upstairs and watched Perry Mason and took my old ass to bed. So, you heard Portia say, Toya, come on down and blank. I couldn't figure out what she said. Come on down and something. And then you heard Shamia say, are you bisexual, bitch? And Portia was like, tonight, I guess. Somebody eating me out tonight. And I was like, you nasty bitch. Y'all remember what Candy said about her a few years back when she said they was out at the club one night and Portia was like she wanted to eat her pussy or whatever the case may be. I mean, we all know that Portia is sexually fluid. You can look at her and tell. It ain't nothing wrong with that or whatever. I just want her to live in her truth or whatever. So, the producers in the confessional says to Drew, where did Bolo sleep? And Drew was like, I don't know. The next day, the house is a mess from the night before. Kenya in her confessional was like, my nanny brought Brooklyn, so I went upstairs to check on her while everyone else was downstairs. I hear sexy music, so I come downstairs. We then hear audio of Bolo congratulating Cynthia on getting married and saying, and he also says, keep thinking that shit you see out on tour is some bullshit. So at this point, it's obvious that he's showing her his penis that everybody thought was real. Cynthia then in her confessional confirms that said penis was real. Now I'm going to tell you, I was there. I saw it up close and personal, goddammit. And he was giving me log cabin. Yeah. He was giving me flashlight. He was giving me black lightning. It was really nice. It was really juicy. It was really thick. It was really long. It was really bulbous. Huh? Oh, all right. Okay. I might get demonetized. Let me shut the hell up. So, Kenya, her confession was like, I sit down next to Cynthia and I see LaToya straddle Portia and they were making out and grinding. And the camera actually catches this act happening where LaToya straddles Portia and they're making out like two college girls on Girls Gone Wild. And I was like, you hoes better get it. Okay, but Toya, you're technically cheating, but all right. So, Portia in her confession was like, I remember kissing a couple of people, or was it like one person? I can't even remember. I don't really care. Now, like I got to say about this whole situation, Portia is a single woman. She's not tied down to anybody. Her engagement is over. She's free to do whatever she want to do. But them other hoes, y'all got some explaining to do. So we then see Tanya move the camera from off of them over to the side so it cannot no longer film them. Kenya, her confession was like, I would go back upstairs and I would hear more noises. Then we see through the blinds, Bolo dancing on Drew. She even says in her confessional that he had her face down, ass up. That's the way we like to fuck. And that he made her feel free. And I was like, I guess he did make you feel free. Freer than a flying bird, bitch. So at 3:18 in the morning, we hear Portia say, Tanya, have you been with Bolo yet? And Tanya was like, I cannot go with Bolo, girl. I can't do it. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. That's what her mom was telling her. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. And Portia was like, yes, you can. And Tanya was like, I will get in real trouble. And Portia was like, no, you won't, girl. And then Bolo said, group hug. And we then see the silhouette of Portia grabbing Tanya by the hand and standing her up. Then we see Portia and Bolo standing side by side while looking down. We then hear Bolo say, as long as I got a face, you always got somewhere to sit. And at that point, Tanya's inner conscience was like, I did it. I did it. She cheated too, child. So that's cheatator number 2. So at this point, it's 4:52 in the morning. Bolo, we hear him say, oh my God. And we see him and 2 other silhouettes sneak off into the night. Kenya says in her confessional, 6 a.m., I go downstairs. No one was in the living room. I could hear noises, however, moans and groans, and I heard someone coming from the hallway. And I heard them coming from the hallway. They then show the map of the house and whose rooms are by the hallway. And the rooms that are by that hallway is Candy's room and Portia's room. So it was either one of those. So King was like, somebody's screwing a stripper. So we then see Bolo leave the crib at 7:06 in the morning. So obviously some shit done went down. So 10:52 in the morning, me and Cynthia in the bed knocked the fuck out because we had a night child. Drew come in bothering us, ain't brushed her teeth, ain't washed her stinking ass pussy. So Cynthia was like, you left, but it was like whop in the living room. I just tapped out. And Drew was like, I came back. I did. All I know, it was like booties and faces in the booth. So she get the bending over, in the face. So she get the bending over showing us how everybody was twerking and shit like that, not telling on herself that she was one of the people shaking her ass. But okay. So Cynthia was like, Toya was on top of Portia, Tanya was on top of her, and then Shamia was just over there waiting in the wings, just over there cold, waiting on somebody to bring her in to give her a high five and tag her in. That's why you can't do no threesomes, because it's always somebody off to the side looking stupid over there just playing with themselves, waiting on you to come in and high five them and pay them some damn attention, and that was Shamia. So Cynthia was like, what time you go to bed? And Drew was like, the sun was coming up. It was me, Tanya, Portia, and Toya was there. You gonna tell Mike you saw, Bolo thing? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna tell him or whatever. So the girls are getting ready for the boat ride. I wasn't going on nobody's boat, child, because I was still tired. So Shamia isn't going either because she needs to recuperate. So Kenya was like, we all in the kitchen. She was like, I smell Badusi down here. And everybody was like, you don't smell nothing up. Yeah, that ain't me. So Kenya in her confession was like, there was a lot of people giving Bolo attention. I'm not going to say who those people were. So Kenya was like, all you got to do, since y'all so whoppy, is go in that bed y'all was in last night. And so Shamia, Candy, and Drew like, who bed? Who said that? What bed you talking about? Not my bed. So everybody had the look of shame on their face because Candy's married, Drew's married, and Shamia's married. Now, I don't think that Candy did anything. Kenya even says later on in the episode that Candy was innocent. She didn't do anything. But Shamia and that goddamn Toya wasn't so goddamn innocent because y'all is some married bitches and over here acting like hoes for this goddamn stripper. And they all had the look of guilt. Well, those two had the look of guilt on their face. So Candy was like, I need to get out of here before anyone breaks confidentiality. And Drew looked scared as shit at that point. She was looking at Candy like, the fuck is this bitch really gonna tell everything that happened last night? And this is where I have an issue with Candy, because I don't think that there's anything wrong with Kenya putting these hoes on blast, because if the tables were reversed, they would have did it and worse to her. Y'all dogged her on this goddamn trip for not getting y'all a fucking crab sandwich and for having her baby. So if she would have been one of them down there fucking and sucking and gyrating all on them, on this man, knowing she's married, y'all would have made a whole mountain and a molehill out of this and dragged her for filth, probably reached out to her husband and tell him all the fucked up shit that so why is she so wrong? And let's keep it a buck. Ain't no confidentiality when you're on a fucking reality show filming a bachelorette party. I don't give a fuck how many cameras you turn to the right, how many mics are taken away. Ain't no fucking confidentiality in that shit when you know you're on schedule filming for a fucking reality show and there's cameras everywhere. If this was some shit on y'all time when there's no camera crew around, that's a whole nother story. But ain't no confidentiality when we're filming for a fucking reality show. Let's just keep it honest and a buck. So Kenya is doing everything in her right and has every right to sit up here and put these hoes on blast, because at the end of the day, you hoes are married. And what y'all did was technically cheating, because if a man had did what they did that night, it would have been a whole nother story. Ain't no just girl code, we was having fun. No, bitch, y'all crossed the fucking line. If there's one thing to have a girls' night, have a stripper there, he dance on y'all, whatever. Cool, fine. But y'all had a whole Showtime Cinemax After Dark party going on, and that was blatant cheating on Tanya, Shamia, Drew, and Toya. Y'all hoes cheated. You sure in the fuck did. Because y'all was acting like some thirsty thought hoes for that man. And the two of them that fucked him, y'all, well, Tanya, you really cheated and fucked up. So let's just keep it a buck. These hoes ain't innocent. They're not innocent. You should have thought about what the fuck you were doing when you did it. Sorry. Don't feel sorry for none of you hoes. Don't feel sorry for you at all. And I don't feel bad that Kenya putting these hoes on blast for their whole activities. Y'all, that wasn't just no cute, innocent fun. You hoes cheated. Let's keep it a buck. So, and really, especially with Drew, you the main motherfucker that when you met Toya, and Toya was like, it's okay to date other people while married. What kind of vows you take? Who said that? And you was the main one popping your pussy for a real nigga at 4 o'clock in the morning, gyrating in this man's face. But you a whole married woman that missed your kids so much. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Girl, bye. Have several. So, me, Kenya, and Cynthia meet by the pool. And Cynthia was like, I'll admit, I watched for like 20 minutes all that girl on girl action. Y'all was cheating not only with Bolo but with each other. Y'all was cheating. So Kenya was like, it was some breast out. Then Bolo head disappeared. So he was eating y'all hoes pussy. Oh, okay. So Cynthia was like, that I didn't see. Portia, Candy, Marlo, and Drew go on the boat excursion or whatever. So Portia on the ride there says that Kenya stayed in character all night. Marlo was like, she ain't as boring as we think, So Kenya was like, I was totally shocked by Drew. I came to the top of the stairs and I'm seeing all of this. And so she, imitates her pumping and grinding and all this stuff. And so we then see the actual visual of Drew on all fours shaking her ass. You see her booty meat and you see Bolo behind her. That is not appropriate behavior for a married ass woman to be doing, especially at 4 o'clock in the morning. Because if the roles were reversed and it was your man doing that, all hell would break loose. You cheated and you was acting like a hoe. So Shamia was like, you heard Shamia say, yes, hump that thing. So Cynthia was like, I talked to her this morning and she must have left some things out. She sure in the fuck did, because she wasn't trying to implicate herself. So Toya comes down and tries to kiss Kenya. Kenya was like, nah, with them lips, I don't know where your mouth been. And Toya was like, I ain't kissed nobody. So then Kenya starts to playfully prosecute her. You can tell that she was being funny. It was for the cameras. It was cute and it was funny. She was not taking it seriously because she knew that Toya was not one of the girls. So I don't really think that. I think that people was going too hard on Kenya online, saying that she was doing too much. She was ruining all the fun. She was having fun. I don't think that it was that deep. So, and let me get it straight in the comment section. These are my thoughts and fucking opinions. You cannot agree with me all day, all tomorrow, all next year. I don't give a damn. This is my channel, my motherfucking review. I'm gonna say what the fuck I got to say and I'm gonna keep it the fuck pushing. Say how you feel about these hoes in this goddamn show, but not about my fucking opinion on a fucking reality show, because I had to block a lot of you bitches last week. The block was most definitely hot. Okay? All right. So, Toya says, who was with Bolo? Because I went to sleep before everyone. Candy on the bus says, Marlo, you left first, then Cynthia left after Kenya. Portia was like, I don't remember. Like, she trying to act like she don't know what the fuck happened. But okay, girl. So Candy was like, I heard someone go in the kitchen around 6 in the morning. Marlo was like, oh, that was me, because I was up around that time. So Toya shows proof that she was in the bed alone around that time. Shamia and Tanya then joined us at the pool. Shamia says that she went to bed around 4:30. Kenya then says, how long do you think Bolo was present? And Tanya was like, I don't know. Tanya's whole body and mannerisms was so stiff. That woman was shook. She was shooketh. So Kenya was like, I heard you was being spanked by someone's tongue. And she was like, that face Tanya be making. She was looking like, the fuck? So she tried to just like bypass the statement. So Candy says to Marlo, I see you and Kenya were getting along last night. Marlo was like, yeah, but that girl really don't like me. So Marlo catches a shark and they throw it back. The girls then return home, and if you peep game, because this is what you do with your homegirls. Soon as Portia then walked outside on the patio, Tanya didn't waste no time. She was like, save us. Apparently we're in a Bolo court. giving her homegirl the heads up on what the fuck is going down. So don't incriminate yourself. Don't say shit because these hoes is in here interrogating me, aka Kenya. Let me give you the motherfucking heads up. Girl, you ain't fooling nobody. So Portia looking like, oh, okay. So, Tanya, I'm sorry. Toya is in the kitchen trying to do a crab boil but can't cook for shit. So Marlo got to help her because this poor child got the shrimp already in it. Shrimp don't take nothing but 3 minutes to cook. She's so dumb. So Kenya and Candy talk, and Candy says, I jumped up early. And Kenya was like, why did you hear something? And Candy looking at her like, bitch, will you shut the fuck up? Like, why is you snitching on everything? And that's nothing I didn't understand about Candy. Why are you covering for Portia? The same bitch that sit up there and accuse you of raping her or trying to rape her. Where all this allegiance come from for Portia all of a sudden? I understand let bygones be bygones and that you've probably forgiven her, but ain't no way in hell I'm to be trying to stick up for a hoe and protect the hoe that don't give a fuck about me. Girl, bye, Candy. Candy kind of low-key getting on my nerves this season, like, cause you look like an asshole. You really honestly do. So, Candy was like, well, what did you hear? And Kenya was like moaning and groaning. Candy was like, let these people have their personal business. Shamia joins into the conversation. And Candy was like, how you know it wasn't a private dance? Kenya was like, that private dance lasted a good 45 minutes. And Candy was like, did you wait outside the door? She was like, I sure the hell did. So then Candy says in her confessional, she made her baby wait for 45 minutes. I didn't like that. I really honestly didn't like that statement because how you know Brooklyn wasn't asleep? What, huh? I ain't like that. I just really didn't like that. So Kenya was like, makes it clear that the noises coming from the hallway weren't not coming from Candy's room. Kenya, her confession was like, between Candy and Portia room was this little room, and I heard noises coming from there. I heard someone saying, fuck me harder, fuck this pussy harder, and I think I overheard multiple women's voices. I know Portia's voice, so I know it was her, but I don't know the other woman's voice because it was Tanya. So, Candy say, if I heard anything, I would not tell. Shamia was like, that's girl code. Fuck that girl code shit. Girl, bye. So Candy in her confession was like, I was in my room before the actual, and then she called herself because she's about to tell. So she's like, wait, I ain't gonna admit I heard anything. So, Marlo talks to Cynthia, and Cynthia suggests that her and Kenya talk and that she'll mediate. So we go to Kenya's room, and Kenya brings up the messed up things that Marlo has said about her in the past, and Marlo apologizes. Then Kenya apologizes for putting her in a bad room, and this, and that, they make up. Drew comes down dressed like one of the 5 heartbeats. This girl's so goddamn country. She can't dress for shit. Tanya, Shamia, and Portia in the room, and Shamia and Tanya tell Portia about Kenya, trying to find out who fucked Bolo. Shamia was like, she said she heard some noises. Tanya playing dumb, but looked nervous as I don't know what. She had shame and guilt written all over her. She does not have a good poker face. Meanwhile, Portia trying to play like Kenya doing too much and she get on her nerves and this and that or whatever. So Shamia was like, she was trying to say it was you, her, and Bolo. Kenya then says to Marlo, we were the only 2 that didn't participate in that mess. Marlo was like, I went to put my plate up at like 5 or 6 and I heard stuff. And she was like, oh my God, you heard stuff too. So it wasn't just me. Like, thank God, like somebody else heard it. It wasn't just me. So Portia say, how she gonna make up stuff like that? Like, I didn't understand why Portia was lying. Like, yeah, I fucked him. And so what? Like she said, she's single. She can do whatever she want to do. Now, I understand why Tanya got to lie, deny, because she's low-key engaged to that man and think that she married even though she ain't got no marriage certificate, but we'll play along with you, girl. But you cheated. You played right into Portia's hand and your girl led you down the wrong path and you cheated on national television, you fool. Big banana boat face ass. So, Tanya is on the verge of a nervous breakdown, child. Tanya was like, she's making disparaging remarks about me and a stripper. So Portia was like, I don't give a fuck about Kenya. Fuck her. Like, why you mad? Why y'all hoes mad? Why you so mad? So they go in the kitchen with Toya, and Portia was like, how do you feel about your friendship now? And Toya was like, now I see with Kenya, she's making our fun night into something. You sit down because ain't nobody making nothing to nothing. You married too, bitch. You ain't even fucking divorced yet, so you cheated too. Now, she getting on my nerves too. You can't be mad because somebody is pointing out that y'all cheated. So Marlo was like, I'm happy. I'm so happy that we made up. I can finally hold Brooklyn now. And King was like, I don't know about that yet. And they laugh and they kiki. So then we all go outside for dinner. Marlo and Kenya come down together, and Portia rolls her eyes so hard because she did not see it coming and she did not want it to happen. Fuck her though. You ain't pressed by her. You ain't featuring her. Then why you mad? Why you mad? So Portia, her confession was like, look who magically has a new ally after alienating everybody in the house. Girl, okay, girl, all right. Like I said, if the roles were reversed and it was Kenya that was down there that fucked that man, they would be going in and they'll be calling Mark and they'll be doing all kind of shit. So fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. That's my review on tonight's episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. It was juicy. It was juicy boots. I was here for every minute of it. Can't wait to see the fallout from this. I give tonight's episode an A+. It was jam-packed from beginning to end. There was not one dull moment. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Also, you guys, this Friday coming up, Friday, February 26th at 7 p.m. Central Time, I will be having the world premiere of my Dream and Slim mini movie. It's a mini movie that I had created for the upcoming release of my highly anticipated novel, Dream 2. That is not the title. But yes, so make sure you guys set your alarm clock. The world premiere will be this Friday, 7 p.m. Central Time. Can't wait for you guys to see what I've been up to. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do reviews on Real Housewives of New Jersey, although I really, really wanted to. I just do not have the time, you guys. I'm in the midst of working on my next book, doing this book box, doing YouTube, as well as other business ventures that I have going on. And I need to have all of these things done by summer, because I got word that production on my film goes into production this summer. So I really want to make sure that I'm able to fully give all of my attention to my film and be on set with the cast and everything. So sorry that I won't be able to do reviews, but I have bigger and things going on and bigger fish to fry. And I'm just so thankful that I am booked and busy, but you all will see the fruits of all of my labor very soon. So thank you guys in advance for working with me. That'll be because I need those 2 days off. I need Tuesdays and Wednesdays off to be able to work on the other things that I have going on. But Mondays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday reviews will be going out. Excuse me. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video. See you on the next one. Bye.